In this video we're going to show you how we took a plain sheet of MDF board, our Stealth Veil and Stealth Epoxy coating, and made this. We're now ready to apply the spray adhesive. In this case, it's a Loctite high performance spray adhesive. You're going to want to make sure you get good coverage on your edges and over the whole surface in preparation for putting the veil down. Now you're ready to apply your veil. Get your veil down. You're going to want to have 2 to 3 inches of overhang. You're going to use your hands to rub the veil into the surface to get it to adhere to the spray adhesive and cut off any extra material hanging over the edges. Now you're ready for the saturation coat. Here we're going to use 2 ounces per square foot. And really all we're looking to do is just get a good wet out of the veil. Here Brian's using a Bondo squeegee that we provide in the kits for you. Really all we're trying to do is just move the epoxy around the surface, getting it to wick into the veil. Less is better for this part. Okay, now that we've got it completely wet out, saturation coat is done. We're going to let it dry 4 to 6 hours. Once it's dry to the touch, we're going to be ready for our flood coat. When looking at it and your saturation coat's complete, it should look like this. It should look shiny. You're going to want to ensure that there's no entrapped air under the surface and you've got all the wrinkles out. You can already start to see the veil pop through, the graining in it. Now for the next step is our flood coat. So for all flood coats, we're going to use an 8x8 notch trowel. These work really good because they do the math for you and you know exactly how much material is being put down on the surface. You basically mix your material up, pour it onto the surface, and start troweling. Try to stay away from the edges at first, we don't want to waste material. Once we get it all dispersed across the surface, then we can come back and move it over the edge using our hand or a brush, and we'll start to get the edges saturated as well. Okay, now that we've got the saturation coat done, we've got the flood coat done, we've come back, we've sanded the surface down, we're ready to create our lava flow channel. We've went ahead and mixed up 3 containers of epoxy and started blending in some of our metallic powders. In this case, we used in the center channel, we used 14 karat gold, and then to the outsides of that, we used our burnished copper and our bronze beauty.